Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nidarana. Welcome to my YouTube channel. First of all, please follow, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. Today, our topic is public expenditure. Meaning of public expenditure. Public expenditure is the expenditure incurred by the public authorities to satisfy those common wants which the people in their individual capacity are unable to satisfy efficiently. Definition: public expenditure can define as the expenditure incurred by public authorities like central, state, and local governments to satisfy the collective social wants of the people is known as public expenditure. Objective of public expenditure: first, maximize social and economic welfare; second, control on depreciationary tendency; third, accelerate the economic development; fourth, better distribution of income. Public expenditure in economic development. Role of public expenditure in economic development: building economic overheads, balanced regional growth, development of agriculture and industry, developing mineral resources, rural development, lessen inequalities of income and wealth. Classifications according to the authority which spends the money: federal or union or central expenditure, state or provisional expenditure, and local expenditure or expenditure of and other local bodies. According to the object of expenditure: development activities like providing subsidies, electric power, transport services, welfare activities, employment opportunities, and price stability, etc. Non developmental activities like money spent on administrative machinery, law and order, interest payment on public debt, and defense, etc. Revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. Revenue expenditure is current expenditure, administrative and maintenance expenditure. Capital expenditure: expenditure for building multi-purpose projects or setting up big factories like steel plants, money spent on land, machinery, and equipment. Types of public expenditure. Capital expenditure of the government refers to that expenditure which results in the creation of fixed assets. They are in the form of investment. They add to the net productive assets of the economy. For example, expenditure on agricultural and industrial development, irrigation, dams, public enterprises, etc., are all capital expenditures. Revenue expenditures. Revenue expenditures are current or consumption expenditures incurred on civil administration, defense forces, public health and education, maintenance of government machinery, etc. Development expenditure. Expenditure on infrastructure development, public enterprises, or development of agriculture increase productive capacity in the economy and bring income to the government. Thus, they are classified as a productive expenditure. All expenditures that promote economic growth development are termed as development expenditure. Unproductive expenditure. Unproductive expenditure refers to those expenditures which do not yield any income. Expenditures such as interest payments, expenditure on law and order, public administration, do not create any productive asset which brings income to the government. Such expenses are classified as unproductive expenditures. Transfer expenditure. Transfer expenditure refers to those kinds of expenditures against there is no corresponding transfer of real resources, goods, and services. Such expenditure includes public expenditure, no national old pension scheme, interest payments, subsidies, unemployment allowances, welfare benefits to weaker sections, etc. By incurring such expenditure, the government does not get anything in return, but it adds to the welfare of the people, especially to weaker sections of society. The non transfer expenditure. The non transfer expenditure relates to that expenditure which results in the creation of income or output. Economic infrastructure, power, transport, irrigation, etc. Social infrastructure, education, health, and family welfare. Internal law and order and defense, public administration, etc. By incurring such expenditure, the government creates a healthy environment of economic activities. At the end, please follow, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.